It's Baki Hanma time. Hello, welcome to another figure view. Today we're going to have a look at the Storm Collectible son of Ogre, Baki Hanma, Yujiro Hanma. The main, well, you kind of say bad guy, but Yujiro is a little more complex. Well, he's insane, he's obsessed with power, and he's obsessed with kicking the snot out of his children so they can grow up and get stronger so they can beat the snot out of him. He's quite frankly insane, and just by the look of the picture over here, that should give you an idea. And I love Baki Hanma because it's so over the top kind of fighting shonen style. It's amazing, and this guy is unreal. This guy is out of this world. The look, the muscle work, and that's one of the reasons why I picked this figure up. Storm Collectibles historically has been very, very good with muscle work, and if you watched any episode of Baki Hanma, you will know that there is a lot going on with big, beefy guy. This guy, especially Yujiro, has a back that looks like a freaking demon's face because he's so muscular, and they did that. So, without further ado, let's have a look at Yujiro. And this is what you get once you take him out of the packaging. A naked man, but oh my god, the muscle work, it's so beautiful. I'm not even mad. So the size of this figure stands at about, let me straighten him out, stands at a little over 19 centimeters, 19 and a half. Almost. As for your inches, that means we are going up to 7.7-ish, 7.8, something around those lines. Size comparisons.
Here's Jalter, the SH Figure Arts Son Goku, Broly again, Storm Collectibles Akuma, Zangief, and Darkseid.
Now I'm just gonna leave him in his underwear for the first part of this review because, you know, you do have a cloth outfit which is very nicely presented, and I'm gonna put him in there, but look at this. Look at this hunk of a man. And as I was saying in the intro, Storm Collectibles knocks it out of the park when it comes to muscle work, and I know they had a field day with this one. They were just chomping at the bits to get this character done because, yeah, muscle work is amazing, but let's start it off with the face. I think it also works wonderfully. It really captures the arrogant, ruthless kind of demeanor of Yujiro Hanma, and everything is painted nicely. You have the eyes, which are a little bit more glossy, printed on there. Have the nose and have like whatever the hell this is. Like, does he have muscle work in the face? It kind of looks like teeth of like some kind of demon or whatever. But then we have the red hair slicked to the back. There seems to be some shading in it, like a little bit darker parts. He's always also reminded me a little bit of Akuma from Street Fighter, just like even like more vicious and insane. But yeah, speaking of insane, let's get back to the muscle work. Whew, this guy is beyond ripped. This is the anime version of Super Giga Ultra Hyper Chat. Like that doesn't even begin to describe how huge he is. And he's not like, I mean, first of all, he has the big tall shoulders, but a fairly thin waist, and he's like the bodybuilder's dream. And then we have the back with the demon's face on there. Yeah, they went ham with that. They went all in. And then we have, kind of also has the long limbs as he does in the show, but yeah, and there is not a flat space on his entire body, like at all. There's like muscles all over it. Even in the fist, you have like the big knuckles that he has like from Baki Hanma, from punching all those people. Do have the abs, and he also has like abs in the back. I don't even know if that's possible, but you know, it's anime. And then we have the it's Ponsu time. Well, they've been there all the time, and he also, ladies, has a squishy butt if you want to play around with that. Doesn't have a squishy other piece. There seems to be a joint under there, so no squishing that. But dude, these freaking thighs, he's thick, and yeah, have the knee joints, and then down to the shoes. There's some more like muscles in the feet and like the veins and whatnot. He's like, oh my god, this is the perfect specimen when it comes to big, bulky muscle guys. It doesn't get better than this. As for articulation, it's Storm Collectibles as it is. So I will show you if you're not familiar with it. You have like a double ball pack in there. So you have a ball in there with a long pack that goes into the neck, so you can bring that back and forth. The entire neck is soft plastic, and it does leave some room to play around with it. Also swivels, no issues there. And then we have the ball joint, which is connected to a hinge in the chest area, and you do have this just kind of draped over to prevent any gaps. So let me try and pull this forward. Forward movement is a little bit limited because of his big freaking chest, but you can try to push it. Now it looks like boobs. You can flex his chest, just push it together, which is kind of nice and kind of funny with the plastic chest area. But I feel like, is this one on a longer pack than the regular ones? Yeah, there's like more going on inside of there than your regular, but we do not have like any kind of bicep swivel, so it's still somewhat limited due to the massive chest though. But also you have a bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, which is super standard, and a ball hinge in the fist, which is also super standard. Can bring that forward and can be swiveled. There's no swiveling going on over here. Then for the chest area, it does go back and forth quite nicely. If you really give it a good push, hold on to the chest area and try to fold it all together. He goes forward quite nicely. Also to the back, again, good push. I think like especially with the head, and they left like just enough room with his hair. They got some cool poses where it just kind of flexes on these haters, and you can also swivel this around. I don't think it goes all the way. I don't want to force it, but it does leave some good room in there. And then we have the lower half, the torso area. Can bring that all the way around on the hips. Goes back and forth. It's quite nimble. And for the legs, gotta be careful not to destroy his pantsu, because it tends to get stuck. It's like a very small pantsu, but if you kind of rotate around it, still get some fairly decent kicks. Also, upon trying around, you can move the leg up a lot further than I had before. Like, it's just kind of getting problematic to squish the pantsu in there. So be careful when you do that. It goes outside quite nicely and goes to the back. Don't mind the noise, and can also rotate it on there. Double hinged knees, and the foot likes to disconnect, obviously. Doesn't happen a lot, but I really wish the connection over here was better. But it is, they done that probably because you can replace his shoes with feet. But do have the ball hinge in there. As you can tell, goes up and down, but you can also rotate it on the socket up here, so you do get some more out of it and put it into some more positions. And also he does have, okay, let me not break this off, does have a quite stiff toe hinge. Speaking of stiff, everything on here holds up quite nicely. There's no loose joints, no floppiness, so really does hold the pose. Also, accessory wise, this guy doesn't disappoint. Also, I didn't even talk about all the shading on the body, but you can tell every bit of muscle is even more elevated with the shading. But yeah, that's I've shown you the figure, so you should have seen it, but I didn't mention it. Anyway, here's the faces. Oof, I love these. Lots of personality. I like the insane kind of laughter where the hair goes up, and then the angry gritting teeth face. All nicely painted, except for like a little bit of issues on the teeth on this one, but minor problem. And then we have the one where he gets really angry. You got like veins in his face and like all the ripples and whatnot going on. Yeah, amazing. And then also have feet. For all you feet aficionados. There you go, you got feet. And we got hands. We got these grabbing hands. Focus camera, please. And then we have these a little bit more open booby grab hands for the real big boobies. And then there's these posing hands, which is kind of, it's also a little bit grabby, but different. Folded karate chop hands, whatever you want to call that one. Then we got pointy fingers for both sides. And then we got some more, a little bit more relaxed hands for neutral poses. And then finally, we do have his entire outfit. I'm just gonna put him in there in just a second, but you see it's actually real cloth. Whew, that was not fun whatsoever. Getting this on is a pain, and what I can recommend, take off the shoes, take off the feet completely, and then just wiggle the pants up. Also, like the belt can be open, as I think I showed that earlier, I'm not sure anymore. Sorry, but As for the shirt, do not put the shirt over and try to put in his arms later. You have to put in the arms before and then wiggle the shirt over his massive chest while the arms are in there, and then just try to find a hole on the sides and connect it and pop it in, and there you go. Now, even though it's not fun putting this on, I can respect it because they made it super tight so he keeps the look, he keeps his big massive shoulder, and you even see like the chest detail and the muscle. Everything wraps around nicely, and this is how you do cloth the correct way. Because we had cloth with Figmas, it's been wobbly, it's been not fitting so well, but yeah, this is so good. This is so freaking good. I can't get over it. Like, you could have made an opening over here, but that would have ruined the look. He doesn't have an opening in the show. No. He has a big, tight, black shirt, and that's what we have here. Also, I almost lost my mind when I saw this. He has pockets. He has pockets. You could put his hand, you can have a pose where he just walks in menacingly, which I'll show you a picture in just a second. Walks in menacingly with the hands in his pockets. He does have that. They even thought of the pockets. They thought of everything. I love it. This figure is a masterpiece. Final thoughts, I just said it. It's a masterpiece. Rarely do I have something that is so freaking accurate to the source material. First and foremost, yes, I've been gushing around the muscle work. It's amazing. Then have the shirt, the pants, all fit so super tightly that it fits. It matches the anime, the manga. I don't know if there even is a manga, but who cares? Point is, this is Yujiro Hanma through and through. Has the pockets, has the outfits, has like all the crazy head sculpt with the personality of this crazy bastard, and I love every single bit of it. But still, this figure looks amazing. This figure articulates super well and has everything you need. It's just really annoying to put the clothes on. But anything other than that, this is 100% recommended if you like Yujiro, and even if you don't, you know, I've just been a casual fan of the show. I didn't even get Baki. I just wanted Yujiro because I love this crazy character. I love this crazy son of a bitch. And yes, this figure is amazing. Go out and get it. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Yujiro Hanma wants.